All right, let's dive into today's topic, which I like to call the art of communication. You know, communication is like a dance, right? It's not just about the words we say, but how we say them. The pauses, the body language, everything. I mean, think about it. When you're having a conversation, it's like you're both moving to a rhythm. If one person steps on the other's toes, it can throw everything off.
That's a really interesting way to put it. So what do you think is the most important part of that dance? Is it the words or the delivery?
Great question. I'd say it's a combination of both, but delivery often takes the lead. For instance, if I say, I'm really excited about this project, but my tone is flat and my body language is closed off, you might not believe me, right? It's like when you watch a movie and the actor delivers a line with such passion that you can't help but feel it too.
Oh, totally. I remember watching this one movie where the actor just nailed that emotional scene. It made me cry. So how do we make sure our delivery is on point?
That's where practice comes in. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first, you might wobble and fall, but with time, you find your balance. Practicing in front of a mirror, recording yourself, or even rehearsing with a friend can help you refine your delivery. And don't forget about the power of pauses. They can create suspense or emphasize a point.
Wow, I never thought about pauses like that. So, do you have any tips for when you're nervous? Because I get super anxious before speaking in front of people.
Absolutely. It's completely normal to feel nervous. One technique I love is visualization. Picture yourself succeeding. Imagine the audience smiling and nodding along. It's like preparing for a big game. You visualize the win before you even step onto the field. Also, deep breathing can help calm those nerves.
Visualization, huh? That's kind of like when athletes mentally rehearse their routines before a big competition. I've seen documentaries where they do that. So what about the content of what we're saying? How do we make sure it's engaging?
Excellent point. Engaging content often comes from storytelling. People love stories. They're relatable and memorable. For example, if I'm explaining a complex concept, I might share a personal anecdote that ties into it. It's like seasoning a dish. A little bit of spice can make all the difference.
Oh, I love that. So do you have a favorite story you tell when you're trying to make a point?
Definitely. There's this one time I was working on a project with a tight deadline. I was stressed and I thought I'd never make it. But then, I remembered a lesson from my childhood about perseverance. I pushed through, and we ended up delivering an amazing result. It taught me that sometimes, the pressure can lead to incredible outcomes.
Wow, that's inspiring. So, do you think sharing personal stories makes you more relatable?
Absolutely. When you share a piece of yourself, it builds trust and connection. It's like opening a window into your world. People are more likely to engage with you when they feel they know you on a personal level.
That makes so much sense. So what if someone doesn't have a lot of personal stories to share?
Great question. You can draw from experiences around you, observations, lessons learned from others, or even hypothetical scenarios. It's about finding a way to connect the dots. Think of it like a puzzle. Sometimes, you have to look at the pieces from different angles to see the bigger picture.
Oh, I love puzzles. So, what's the next step after we've got our content and delivery down?
The next step is feedback. Just like a chef tastes their dish before serving it, you need to gauge how your message is received. Ask for constructive criticism from trusted friends or colleagues. It's all about refining your craft.
I can see how that would help. So what if someone gives you feedback that's hard to hear?
That's a tough one. But remember, feedback is a gift. It's an opportunity for growth. Take a moment to process it and then decide how you can use it to improve. It's like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. Each piece removed brings you closer to the masterpiece.
Wow, that's a beautiful analogy. So, I guess it's all about embracing the journey, right?
Exactly. Communication is a lifelong journey. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And remember, every conversation is a chance to learn and grow.
I'm really excited to put this into practice. Thanks for sharing all these insights.
Anytime! Let's keep the conversation going and explore more about effective communication in our next episode.
Music.